Hello everyone, in this video, this is Charlie Brawley. In this video, guys, I just want to show and encourage you guys to try out and test the newest update to the ShadowMax online phone app software series. I guess we're calling it a series. It's because when you understand anything about these algorithms, it gets really deep. And so what I ended up doing was creating what we call an anti-algorithm, where it actually bets against the lowest performing, always positioning us for a 3-to-1 advantage, regardless of whatever algorithm is streaking or not. Doesn't make it completely infallible, but as you probably saw in some of the demos, it does. It has a lot of consistency. So I do encourage, when you do try the demo, use it in standard mode, do it at a really low amount, and I want you to look at the consistency of wins and the consistency of losses, because that's where you can take a huge advantage. When you know that it can win 6-7 in a row on average, when you know it only loses once on average, that's where you take advantages. Now, here's what I've done to the site. By the way, the site, it's in maintenance, but for the most part, all of the updates and upgrades are finished. So you can go back in and check it out. This should be coming off. I don't know why it's still there. We'll figure out a way to get it off here. But what you want to do, guys, is come into, if you've already started for a trial, as you can see, this one is in trial. You can go ahead and click on this continue demo button, and it's going to give you an option to choose between live play and ground up strategy. All right, live play is where you're playing at the top of the algorithm, where we're only selecting algorithms that are 90% or greater, which is fine. But the more advantageous way that I think mathematically, it's not even a thought, mathematically, the more advantageous way is to play the ground up strategy, which is this one. All right, the ground up strategy will allow you to always have a 3-to-1 advantages, even when algorithms are streaking. All right. Now, what you want to do is go and look at some of the past videos that I've done so that you can see how this is played out and how it works. It's basically a follow the system. Like every system that we do in ShadowMax, you have to give the first 2 games in terms of observation. So you got to put in 1, 2, 3, the first or the last 6 outcomes at minimum. You will need to do that. So one game is 8 outcomes, and then after that 8 outcomes, it copies the last 5, places the last 5 to the front, and then you only need 3 outcomes to make the next game. So I know that probably didn't make any sense, but basically, in short, you're just putting in 2 games worth of outcomes. All right. So if there are, say, if you come into the game and there are 20 outcomes, well, look at the last 8, okay, and put in the last 8 starting from, go back 8. All right, so 8 will be here on outcome number 1. Okay, so that's 8, not the last one. The last one will be here, okay, on hand 2. But go back 8. If there's 8, let's just say there's 8 there, and put those in there, right, whatever they are, until you've completed it. And then you'll be on track, and then you'll just follow the system, and it may tell you to wait, it'll tell you what to bet, but whatever the outcomes are, you just continue to put them in there until the algorithm tells you it's time to actually bet. All right. So that may not be as simple. I have a few videos on the channel that kind of shows you that. I'll be doing more videos to kind of show, you know, how to get started. Also, there's a FAQ section if you just wanted to read about it, but videos are often great and helpful. The only thing you're doing is just waiting we got to have like 2 games of outcomes before these algorithms even get started. But the whole point of this video, guys, is to tell you that when you go into anyone, if you have a if you've already done the trial, I'll give you another 24 hours to try under this new demo. And for those who want to try it, join the go to shadowmaxtrading.com, and which is what this website is, shadowmaxtrading.com. Start the free demo. You're going to get 24 hours, and try and do as much as you can, and just go for analytics. You don't have to do the what we call the locked mode. There is a locked mode. Let me see here. Just to show you how the lock mode works. Once you select either one of these strategies, the live, the standard version, or the ground up strategy version, whichever one you try, you can also select the mode. So there's a standard and then there's a locked. The locked feature is where you're going to have to be patient, meaning it's going to lock you out. It's going to, when you hit a certain amount of units, losses or wins, it'll lock you out. Okay, that is where you're going to have to be patient. But with the ground up strategy, you don't necessarily have to have all that patience because it wins a lot. All right, so go and look at some of the other videos I've done, some of the live samples that I've done. You'll get an idea of what I'm talking about if it went in the live. But then more importantly, go and try the free demo and try it out for yourself. I encourage you not to use RNG, even though people use it. And the reason I encourage it is because I can't tell you long term if it's not rigged. I just know that you can rig it. You can easily rig it. It's a computer system, so you can easily rig it. Okay, I just don't know if it is or which ones is or which ones aren't. So I don't recommend anyone doing that professionally. I recommend you doing this live. Okay, doing it 100% live. With that said, guys, go to shadowmaxtrading.com, register for a free trial, and hopefully join the team. Till the next time, guys, I got more videos coming your way. A lot more, trust me, a lot more coming your way. This is Charlie Barley. Take care.